Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, the ArtKitech. I'm Kenyatta, the healer. On this channel, we destroy and build simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, ma'am, goddess, empress, high priestess, or whatever I tell you to refer to me as. I have no enemies. The enemies of God have been defeated, but if God is the creator of both the good and the evil, God has no enemies. Ye are gods. As well, love and goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. I will not tolerate anyone being common with me, stalking me, harassing me, or bullying me, or anyone who genuinely supports me on my platform. Affirmations. I am wonderful. I am marvelous. I am magnificent. I am splendid. I am perfect. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am loved. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am limitless. I am powerful. I am the master and the creator of my own destiny and my own fate. I am my own destiny. Taurus, this will be a reading for you from the Occult Tarot. Taurus. Let me get you some good shuffles in, Taurus. From the Occult Tarot. Give you a nice three-way split here. Three shuffles. 1, 2, 3. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. Here we have Vine, upright. It's strength, but I'm reading the names of the energies on here. What is this? Agares, upright. Shax, upright. Crocel, in reverse. Azazel, in reverse. Strong. Okay. You're very strong, Taurus. I'm also hearing that you're prosperous. Something about your strength lies in generations or something like that. Maybe you it's part of your, I don't know, family, lineage or whatever, strength, okay, that you come from a strong people, strong bloodline. I'm hearing very, okay. You might come from a, maybe a family of builders. I don't know, you might have some, masons in your family, okay, but definitely builders, you build. Interesting here. Let me see. But, you may have people. They may not view you as, I don't think people see you for who you really are, Taurus. Okay. They want to try to, I think that you have people who think that they are, people try to compete with you, basically. Okay. They try to put you in some kind of competitive energy. There's something about finding and returning here. I don't think that you might be the type of person here where people don't view you as important. That your role in whatever it is that you do, they don't think that it's important, or want you to believe that it's not important. But I feel like you know who you are, and I feel like you know that what you do carries weight and value. Okay. It's like I did a reading with the other deck, the angelic tarot. Was that what it's called? The angel tarot for Taurus. But it sounded like some apocalyptic future event where Taurus would lead. Not be a leader, but like lead people who are energies, I'll put it that way, okay, who are no longer, they're obsolete. You got to go. You done caused too many problems on this earth plane. Like, you were physically leading these people. I feel like people could look at you, at a person like that, and really not see them as valuable. See, because you're doing the physical leading where someone else may have done the planning. That's who they, in general may see as value. They planned on how, on this taking place and how it would take place. But you out there on the front line, you actually do the physical work, And they may not even realize. I don't remember what I said in that reading, but see, you may even be the one who planned it. Now, I'm not saying these two go together. I'm just using that other reading as an example here. Okay? Because this one card says, causes rough waters, builds towers, or destroys stone walls, finds witches. But this other one says, teaches language, causes earthquakes once again. Okay? Causes rough waters, causes earthquakes. Overthrows politicians or clergymen, return those who have run away. Who knows these energies that I read in that angel tarot? Who knows where they came from? Okay, you return them. Get the fuck out. You cause too many problems here, okay? But I feel as though, this, I don't know, maybe these two, maybe that reading will tie in with this one. But I really feel like people don't really value you here. They don't think that what you do, I feel like they don't see it. They just see the building, but they don't see the planning and the builder, okay? They just see the storm or the rough waters, but they don't see who causes it. They just see the earthquake or feel the earthquake, but they don't see who causes it, okay? It's strength, it's power. Okay. All right, let me see. Yeah. I feel as though, let me say, if you are in a space here, Taurus, where people are are looking at you like that, or, don't see you, and it's like they may be admiring something. Okay, let me use this as an example because it keeps running across my mind, and I really don't want to use it, but I will. I knew this guy, okay, that I dated. He built the sets for plays, okay? And a lot of times they would be behind. It wasn't a whole lot of people who worked in the back, okay, who would do the set building, okay. So sometimes I would go there, take them all kind of food and shit, Big old pots of spaghetti. Here, this for you and the crew, because they was gonna be there all night long, okay. But sometimes I would go myself, okay, how can I assist? Because they would be behind time. So he would show me, okay, how to make, how they would just take styrofoam or whatever and make it look like a real wall, okay? Just, things like that, all right? So he taught me a lot, okay, on the building of those sets and the work he would do, and I would help a little bit. But I realized, you're going to see a play, you don't have a set, you don't have a play. It's not just the actors, okay? It's a lot that make it, a lot of people behind the scenes that bring it all together, okay? So it could be easy that people go see the play. Play could be magnificent, okay? But you see the set, but you don't really see the set, the work that went into the set and who built those sets and made it look like what it looks like. It's not a fucking brick wall. It's not a house. You understand what I'm saying? It's, it's pieces of styrofoam and they did certain things to it to make it look a certain way. This is what I'm saying. Okay, I feel as though you may be overlooked like that. I feel like that person, okay, that he was often overlooked. Like, okay, that's just him. Yeah, but he brought, wow, look at what he brought to this theater. Okay, I believe he was kind of not completely, but a little bit self-taught. Okay. And the genius, honestly, the little bit he did show me, the genius that it took for him to, you know, the mathematical awareness that he had to have. Because sometimes things weren't always laid out for him. It's going to be this by the, 4 by 5 or whatever the measurements and dimensions would be. Sometimes he had to figure that shit out himself. Okay, and I was like, you figured all that out, but yeah, I don't have a choice. I got to get it done. The person wasn't able to do it for whatever reason. Okay, so sometimes I would look at it like, I feel like he's highly undervalued what he does and his skill. I feel like he undervalued himself. Okay, and his skill. Okay, and I shared that with him. But I am saying, Taurus, I feel like if you feel that people are undervaluing you, though you're bringing something, of great value. Okay? People overlook the set. Who does the audience in the receiving line after the play, whose hands do they shake? The actors. They don't shake the set designer's hand. They don't shake shake the set builder's hand. Okay? They may not shake the musician's hands, the actors, but there are many players, not just those whose names, whose faces, I'll put it like that, whose faces that you see. I feel that you may feel down about this. You feel like it's not fair. I feel like you give a lot, but you don't get in return, because people aren't seeing you. They see the work, the final work, but they don't see you, the person who put in the work. They don't see the person who builds the stone walls. They don't see the person who causes the rough waters, once again, the earthquakes. Okay, they just see the final product and almost and almost kind of look over it. And so some of those sets on those plays, they're so intricate and so detailed, and it's so easy for the person who's going to see the play, okay, the audience, it's so easy to miss the details, the intricate details that are very necessary to bring the story together. And you may think, well, how is it necessary? Because it is. We have intricate details in our world that we overlook often. Now they say, take time to smell the flowers. The flowers are necessary, but how many times in the spring, as they're blooming, do we just not pay them any attention? Okay, don't take time to really pay attention, but it is valuable, okay, to our whole system here, our whole ecological system here. See some. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. You may feel as powerful or as strong, I'll say, as you are. You may feel completely disempowered. Okay. Again, like you offer nothing, because people aren't taking the time to see the details on the set that bring the whole story together, or to smell the flowers, okay, in the spring as they go about their busy day, or to realize that you're the one who moved, okay, whatever needed to be moved to cause the earth to quake. Okay, they don't see the knowledge that you have. Teachers here. You teach in a way that may not be directly teaching. Okay, standing up, in front of people. Hold on. Standing up in front of people teaching. Teaching is more than just getting up and just lecturing at folks. Okay. Or watching him, for example, do what he did taught me the value of the set. He didn't tell me, let me teach you the value of the set. How the set is valuable to play. Without the set, you ain't got no play. He didn't tell me that. Okay. He taught me maybe how to make that styrofoam look like a real brick wall. But he taught me to value it, so the next time I went and sat in the audience and looked at a play, I was like, I was focused more on the set than I was the actual play. Because he taught me, wow, that's valuable, I see. Okay, what I had not seen before. So you teach in a way that is, not, again, stand up in front of the world and this, that, and other. So you may feel you can be easily overlooked for what it is that you are offering here, okay? But yet what you are offering is, okay, of a great value and of the utmost importance. Eight of Pentacles, upright, Zagan. Amy, upright. Merrick's, upright. Vepar, upright. You're a worker. Turns water into wine. Okay? And back again. Turns blood into wine. Turns any metal into legal tender coins. Makes fools wise. Okay? You work. Look at this creature here with the 4 arms, the hands. You are a worker, strong, a builder, strength. You bring value. See, a person like you brings value and prosperity to the world. The workers, the builders. Okay. I love looking at like those old black and white pictures of they have those men, construction workers. Okay, like back in the day, okay, way up top of those buildings like in New York City. I love looking at those pictures. I love, structure and architecture, okay, and especially old, ancient stuff, okay. I remember when very first time I lived in New York, I was like in my 20s, okay, just graduated from college, very early 20s, and a friend of mine who I went to college with, she was there as well, and I was just looking at some of the old architecture, like, like, oh my God, like a brownstone just takes my breath away. Oh my God, just. When I was in New York this past year, in October, just in Harlem, just walking by them, and in Brooklyn, I had a job, but it just does something to me, like right here. I feel it right here. We got a few here because like a very, very, very small section here in Cleveland of brownstones. Somebody said real does that they're actual real brownstones. Okay, I knew a guy from New York who lived in one of them. Okay, but anyway, and she said to me, she said, Nikki, if you like this, then you would love like traveling abroad. Of course, seeing some really old stuff, like when I was able to go to Egypt, okay? But it's like, I love those pictures because I'm like, wow, we see the final structure, but look at those men, who were up there. Oh my God. I'm sure many of people died, okay? But who were up there building those the magnificence of those buildings. It really, any building to me to watch people build is just magnificent. Okay, but really those old black and whites, and oh God, how many thousands of feet are up in the air doing that? Okay, and that's why I love it, because I like to see not only the finality of it, of what they were building, but look at who was building it. And it's so interesting, this guy that I'm talking about, who taught me about the sets, his mother was the first, I believe he said, the first female construction worker, or who worked those buildings, whatever they're called, okay, in Northeast Ohio. I was like, you should write some history, write about her or whatever, okay? But moving on, okay? But this is you, Taurus, okay, a builder here, okay? And it's constantly teaching, Okay, see, you reveal the hidden treasures here, okay, and brings excellent familiars. You reveal, okay, you bring revelations in the sense of what whoever the architect or the planner, that could be you too, but whatever the thing that they envision and they put down on paper, you build that shit. You build it. You actually bring their vision to life. You bring prosperity to the world. Okay, Taurus. Okay, so you may, especially in a world where people have to feel like they have to be again. Here it is. You bring this prosperity to it, but people feel like they have to be seen. Okay, they have to, their names have to be known and in lights and all of that kind of stuff to feel as though they're valuable. Throw that away, because what you bring the prosperity, you bring life to visions that people have. Now we may find out the names of the people who have the vision, but again, you build it without you here. Okay, the vision does not come to life. There must be someone who does the actual work. And that takes strength, okay? And then as you're doing the actual work, you can tell the planner, the architect, or whoever, this may not be this cornerstone needs to sit here a particular kind of way. Because see, you do the work, and then they can say, oh, yeah, you're right, thank you for showing me that. Thank you really for bringing me prosperity, bringing my vision to life and bringing prosperity to the world here, okay? Now, I feel as though I'm not quite sure. This is this. It is this thing of you not receiving here what it is that you give in equal. Okay, it's not. Okay, and it's not fair to you either. You do the work, you bring the vision to life, but you get the peanuts. Okay? Let me see. But you are practical and realistic, but I still feel that you don't receive here probably really what you should receive. Okay. You don't receive as much as the person who put it down on paper. Just like that guy who I dated. Peanuts. Okay. Well, often he was in there doing that shit by himself. Okay. And even if he wasn't, peanuts. Okay. All right. And he wasn't a Taurus. Okay. But so interesting. He did get overlooked. Okay. As though, he was nothing, as though he had nothing to offer. You try to encourage a person and try to love on them, but if they ain't ready for the love, it really don't make a difference, okay? All right, but moving on, okay? I'm not sure here. And here's this thing with this water again. Guide of the waters. Can make storms and rough seas. Once again, causes men to die in 3 days of putrid wounds. You're a very powerful person here with what it is that you can do. This build. See, you have the power in your hands because you are the builder. Well, you can do that shit wrong on purpose and make it look like it's all right. Make it look right. Okay, you hold a lot of power and a lot of weight in your hands. Okay, but I just feel like be careful with that. Okay, don't allow this, your personal feeling, oh, they ain't pay me no attention, I do all the work, this, that, and the other, to destroy you. And I'm here to destroy your reputation even. Okay, let's continue on. Bathin in reverse. Okay. O-S-E-O, I'm not sure I pronounced it right. Okay. Decarabia in reverse. Yeah, be careful with what it is. You know, don't allow yourself to go in the wrong direction, or be misplaced because you don't feel as though you're getting enough attention and you're not getting paid your worth. Okay, or it's not being acknowledged in the way that it should. I feel like it's be careful with the power that you hold in your hands. You may not feel like it's power, you may not realize it's power, but it is great power in your hands. Okay, somebody designed the house, but shit, we live. You build it and we live up in it. Don't purposely do something wrong so that the house fall and crush on people who ain't had nothing to do with it. You understand what I'm saying? Who didn't have anything to do with it. They're relying on your work, relying on your hands, trusting in you that you will do the building and build such a structure so that we all feel safe in it. Whatever the structure may be, it may not be physical here. Okay, I don't know what it is. Okay, so stay stay focused here on who you are and what it is that you have to offer. Don't allow yourself to be disillusioned. This ain't fair, this ain't right. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. It's almost like a person like you will have to have the strength, the character, and emotional strength, okay, spiritual strength and knowledge and understanding that, no, I may not be in the forefront. I may not get the accolades, but I do the work, I do the building, and I walk away, knowing I can drive up and down the street or through cities and whatnot, towns and halls, walk through halls and see this is the work of my hands. Someone designed it, but I actually built it. And again, you might be a designer as well, but I actually did the building. I did the construction. And look at all the many thousands of people that, drive these streets and walk in these halls and these towns and these buildings and so forth, trusting that it upholds, everything is upheld as it should be, okay, to, and protective structures and whatnot. It is as it should be, okay, all right, I did that, okay. You see, you may receive, don't minimize your work. Don't minimize your strength. Don't minimize your power here. Okay. The devil, upright, Moloch. Okay. Ru'al. Yeah, Ru'al here. In reverse. Okay. Marvelous. Upright. Yeah. Don't minimize your strength. Regardless of what you feel other people, this ain't about that. Okay. You've been given a task. You've been given a gift. You've been given a talent. You've been here a bloodline here. Okay. This is the work that you all do. Okay. A powerful work, a mighty work, a necessary work, a needed work. Okay. So don't get caught up. A confirmation here. Don't get caught up in a space and place of the simple-minded idea of I must be seen in order, for my work to be of value. You are seen. You seen day in and day out. The work that you do, that you put your hands to, is seen every day, all day long, by many, untold thousands, millions, okay? And people die and you die. New generations come along, and some of those structures that you built are still standing. Okay, in pictures, if nothing else, okay, like them pictures of those men that I like, those black and white pictures. Surely most of those men are probably, if not all of them, have transitioned on, but yet their legacy lives on. No, I don't know their names. Their names weren't written, but they were showing this is who has done this work of this great city here that, people hail all over the world still to this day, as old and raggedy as it is, but they love it, okay, nonetheless, New York City, and once again, many other spaces and places around the world, okay, people like you, all right, so be careful. Don't allow yourself to get in any kind of negative space and energy where the work that you do, whatever it is, now people are in danger. That's kind of power you have. Okay. Just people, random folk, because, you know, you may be feeling bad. I'm not seeing and all of this type of thing. Well, I'm going to do this and just do it wrong. And then, you know, you didn't fuck up. How many thousands and millions of people, you know, will be hurt and harmed as a result of that? It's like, you know, it's kind of bittersweet in a sense. It's like it's a burden, okay, to carry. All right. But at the same time, look at them. I hope y'all can see that. You carry it well. Okay. You carry it well, so much so to the point of you have allowed yourself, you have to allow yourself and have allowed yourself to get past that human need and human desire to be seen and named and liked and known and all of that type of thing. Okay. And just know that I just have to live with this satisfaction of what I've done, and hopefully have a good person in your life like I was to that brother, to tell them, you know, who will tell you that what you have done, look at this awesome thing that you have done. So sorry for the few, or for the many who don't truly see the value in it, who have not taken the time to stop and smell the flowers. I have. Your work is great. Your work is awesome. This legacy must continue on with your bloodline, okay? And teach them to find, you know, to find the value in the work that they've done, knowing that there may be many who will not speak of it at all, but yet they'll appreciate it when they're on those roads, okay? And the whatever that asphalt has been laid a certain kind of way, okay, so that, you know, we all stay on top and don't fall through the holes. It does sometimes happen by, you know, from the elements, you know, wintertime and various things, okay? Or, you know, we do see some bridges falling apart and all of that kind of thing. I'm not quite sure how old it was, okay? But these are the mighty works that you do, okay? All right, from the Gaia Oracle deck, Moonlight Goddess. Repressed emotions, healing, reflection. 2. The Moonlight Angel depicted on this card is here to reflect back to you the repressed emotions you have stored inside you. She is here to heal you through your dreams. But in order for this healing to take place, you must pour out your heart and express how you truly feel. Listen to this, Taurus. Do this for yourself and for others. Remember, do this for yourself, but remember those many thousands and millions of others who are going to cross those structures, ride up in them elevators. You understand what I'm saying, okay? To the top of those buildings, confirmation, so on and so forth, okay? Remember that. All of those others, these repressed emotions here, Moonlight Goddess is here to help you express those things, okay, so that you don't move in a negative direction that can cause harm, okay? Remember, all that you repress not only affects you, it also affects those around you, especially those you love the most. It is safe to acknowledge your feelings. It is all right to cry. Just surrender and let it all go. You are surrounded by love and the healing energies of the goddess. You are eternally loved and eternally protected. In the coming month, you will reflect on the past. You will give thanks and let go of old hurts and disappointments. Only the loving memories you will keep inside your heart. Then, once the chambers of your heart are yet again full of light, a new season begins, a new journey, a new joy, a new passion, a new work, a new building, okay? And pass this legacy on. Continue that legacy that's there in your family. Pass it on to your children and your grandchildren and so on and so forth. This is who we are. This is what we do. We are, you know, somewhat of the backbone of this nation or this realm, this world, this material world that we live in. Affirmation. I give thanks for the healing that is taking place now in my life. I express all I feel honestly and lovingly without fear or apprehension. I am safe. I am loved. I am one with the goddess. I am one with the earth and all creation. All right, Taurus. I certainly hope that resonated with some Taurus. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over. See what's happening here at Let's Get Into It. You all have favor.